Wednesday going. I mean, she is one of these guys.
I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
But was you panicking when you...
She had to send the link to my video and her video into a little Discord full of kids to try and ask them to come and have a go at me. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Listen to one more song before we get started, but I will be responding to this big chin bitch. Just give me a second. If a snonce gets so triggered by a video that I do on them and they drop down and they leave this mortal coil, fucking job done. I couldn't give a shit. When I see a snonce stitch one of my videos and be so triggered about what I've said about them, it gives me nothing but fucking joy. It took me a long time to record a couple of the clapbacks I did on it because I spent too much time pissing myself laughing. Anyway, let's watch this nonce get affected. Are you ready for it? Don't spam the chat, please.
Team Cancer. Let's hope it gets you.
Now, I want to make very clear, I said, I'm Team Cancer and I hope it gets you. I didn't say, you know what I mean, like, I'm saying in this fight between you, the snonce, and Cancer, I'd like Cancer to win and take you out painfully and slowly. Simple. Simple. But of course, they're going to turn it round into being the big old victim.
I am Team Cancer. Let's hope it gets you.
I have to keep re-recording this because I'm actually shaking. What the fuck? You are...
What the fuck? How the fuck? How can he speak to me like that?
I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
But was you panicking when you...
She did lose her job. They kicked her out of all the stuff to do with her bloody politics and everything, didn't they?
a vile human being. How dare you side with a disease that has killed so...
I will side with any disease that wants to take out a paedophile. Like, I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I was very clear. I said, I hope it takes you out. You. Nobody else, you.
Many millions of people, you know, so many people have lost loved ones to cancer. So many people suffer through cancer. I suffered so much through chemotherapy and I still suffer.
Great. Who here is happy that you suffered through chemotherapy? By the way, this one will go on to say that they hope that the cancer takes them out. Because the thing is, this one does use coercive control and manipulation quite a lot, so she does try the violins with the, well, even I hope that the cancer takes me out. Well, if you hope the cancer takes you out, why have you got a problem that I wanted to take you out? What's the bloody issue? Oh, it's because you thought you could make yourself a victim out of this. That's why.
Suffer now from the symptoms of my cancer to this day. It's incurable, right?
Great! Fucking yes! Alexa, play Celebration.
Here's Celebration by Le Seraphim on Amazon Music.
What? Alexa, stop. Wrong bloody song. Alexa, stop. Motherfucker, they got it wrong. But hey, guys, if you're just joining, I've got some good news. This one has cancer, they're a snonce, and it's incurable. It's fucking incurable.
And if I'm honest, I hope it gets me too, because then it means my suffering is over.
What's your fucking problem then? What's your problem? If you wanted to take you out, why have you got a problem that I also wanted to take you out? Like, do you know what I mean? Hey, Sophie, you never know, and hey, there. Why have you got a problem that I want to take it to take you out? You know, stop gate cancelling. Was it gatekeeping what might take you out?
Yeah, I'm not exactly saying that. I'm not disagreeing with that. I want to...
Well, what's your fucking problem, you idiot?
It to be over for myself as well. However...
We all want it to be over. I love the wallpaper, by the way. Love the wallpaper.
You are a disgrace. To say that...
Chat, am I a disgrace? I want you to be honest with me. Am I a disgrace that I told a pedo that I hope their cancer would take them out? I need to know the harsh. You know what I mean? I need to know the harsh realities, because I have absolutely zero sympathy of these sort of people. Absolutely zero sympathy. Could not care less. This is not something I would say to bloody anybody. People who do things involving children need taking out. There's no cure. There's no cure for being a snonce. Simple. Thank you for those roses. I saw you. Thank you.
To wish cancer on someone and then to side with Team Cancer.
I didn't wish cancer on you. You've got cancer. I wished it would kill you. Come on. At least get it right. At least get it right. I wasn't wishing you got it. Apparently you already have.
Cancer. When, like, the whole world is trying to fight cancer.
Yeah, but if anybody who's trying to fight cancer was like, oh, we're going to help this one out, you know, the snonce kids, they might be kind of like, we'll save it for the other people. Do you know what I mean? We're just talking about you specifically. You're trying to deflect it onto everybody else. I was very specific with my statement. I said I hope it took you out.
It's literally the biggest killer of human beings right now.
I wonder how many people kill themselves after going through abuse, or how many people kill themselves after they've been through abuse, and then they see people like you normalising and justifying these sort of crimes on the internet. I wonder how many people have been put into a hole and felt like that because of beasts like you. I couldn't give an absolute shit. I couldn't give an absolute crap.
It's disgusting.
You are disgusting.
You're siding with the most evil force on this planet.
Sorry, I would like to say that
I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
is the most evil force on this planet PDFs. Yes or no, chat? The most evil force on this planet are people who fuck with kids. Simple. Simple. Fuck off.
I can't believe you. You're disgusting. And with regards to the ongoing case, it's exactly that.
Oh, here we go.
Ongoing, and the plea is being withdrawn. I've already...
You haven't withdrawn your plea. You think you can withdraw your plea, but you can't actually withdraw your plea. It's not that easy. You don't just... Can I remind everyone, right, that this absolute snonce, right, Amelia Connolly of Scotland, Lady Amelia of Scotland, she calls herself on here. If you go on the Fact Freak 4, which I'll pop in the comments, I've done lots of videos about her, and she's in my comment section as well, trying to defend her bullshit. Now, she pled guilty to the creation and the possession of pseudo images of children, category B, the imposed image of a child's face on adult bodies in sexual posing and doing masturbation, if you catch me drift. Right? That's what she pled guilty to. Now, if you read the news article from the court transcripts, the judge even paused the court so that they could ensure that she knew what they were pleading guilty to. So in the court report, they literally take a break so that you can be 100% sure what you're pleading guilty to. And why they did that, dum-dum, is because when you now have realised that this is coming out on social media and you thought that nobody was going to find out about your noncy behaviour, you now want to withdraw it. And the only way you can withdraw it is if you show a lack of capacity, you didn't know what was going on, you didn't understand it, and they're going to go, we literally took time out to make sure you understood it. You've got no fucking chance at all of withdrawing that guilty plea. None. So you can say, oh, I'm going to withdraw the guilty plea, so we should just believe it. You know, I'm a lying schnonce, but you should just believe what I say. It's a load of shite. You can say anything you fancy, really, can't you?
Explained. This stuff was sent to me. The reason I make it clear it was AI.
And it was, like I say, because they keep playing this down. These were category B images that showed a child's face on adult bodies performing sexual acts. There is no way that you wouldn't look at something like that, the way it was described in the news articles and the court report, and know it was CSAM material. There's absolutely no way that you would see something like that being sent to you and not understand that that is child abuse material. There's absolutely fucking no way that you wouldn't know that. So to say that you saw it and then you just kept it on your phone so you could report it at a later date because the police had told you to keep harassment is bullshit. And as the court report said, you had those images on your phone for over a year before the police raided you. Shut the fuck up, you lying you might be able to manipulate your 16-year-old fans. All of these people who support her, if you click on their profiles, all their bios are like 16 or children or anything like that. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. The only people that are buying this big chin fucked stuff is the children that they're currently grooming with their bullshit.
And not real is because I think that comes into consideration with regards to how I was handling it with my priorities and with the police's priorities too. Bearing in mind I was reporting to community officers, not...
Nobody cares. Nobody... This whole excuse is bollocks. Like I said, you knew exactly what the images were. You claim to have seen the images and they clearly depicted CSAM. They clearly depicted abuse, right? And I hate this fucking defence of all it was AI, so there wasn't a real child involved. So are you saying that you should be able to create and distribute CSAM material as long as it's done AI? Is that what you're saying? Is that your stance? Is that your defence? Because that is insane. And that is called self-snitching. So you're basically confirming that you are.
I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am.
That's basically what you're doing.
The people that actually execute the warrant. That's a complete different department in Edinburgh, right? And the community officers, obviously rightly more concerned about the sexual threats I was getting, the letters that were coming through my door that had...
It's a different case, right? That's a different case. Somebody could be getting threatened and that same person who's been reporting the threats could go out and murder somebody. These are two separate cases. These are two separate cases because you didn't report these. You didn't report this. You were in possession of CSAM material. You're in possession of it for over a year, and it clearly depicted those things. They were classed as Category B images. Now, I'm not going to go into on TikTok what gets an image into Category B, but if you're an adult and you can take it, you don't feel like you're triggered, just look that up. What can, you know what I mean, what the levels are. It's not for the squeamish, but look it up. It's
like fluids stained onto them that were DNA tested but couldn't find out who it was. You know, it got...
I think that's a lot of bollocks as well.
The person, it showed a human match, but not someone that's on the data.
I don't think the police are going to waste their time with fucking DNA tests on, and they've got no suspect. Like, fuck off.
So we don't know who it's been, but I believe it's likely someone connected to the whole cancel network, you know.
You can't get the police to conduct a rape kit properly and collect it within the right amount of time. I'm sorry, but if the police are having you as a priority over stuff like that when you've got no actual, you know, you don't even know who the perpetrator may be, that's a complete waste. You can't get a policeman to come out and take a fucking statement when you ring the police when you've gone through a serious assault or a crime, and you're saying they're whipping around DNA tests for pieces of shit that were sent to you. Fuck off.
It's been trying to cancel
Evidence, please, not story times from snonces.
me. They were also sending those images, but they were cartoons, they were AI, they weren't real. So
This right here, saying that, is saying that you're okay with CSAM material being created as long as it's done digitally. As long as it's done digitally. Now, it literally says child's face imposed on an adult's body, right? And you're all right with that. You're all right with that. That's why it's called pseudo images. Pseudo images is your charge.
that's why I think it's important to note, because if they were
How is that important to note? How is that important?
real people, if I believe there was ever anyone in danger, then that would have immediately...
Right, okay. So the people who created this CSAM material and sent it to you, they are like-minded of you. Obviously, they are also snonces. Do you think they might be making the material because of whatever else? If you'd reported them and had been able to be tracked, maybe there'd be something else up there or going on up there. There is so many reasons. This should not be dismissed. This should not be dismissed. Get rid of that clear spam account. Nobody follow those pages. They're clearly spam accounts.
been a 909 report right away.
Thank you,
Because it
Mods.
was cartoons, I just bundled that in with the rest of the harassment.
Cartoons that depicted a child's face on an adult's body in sexual posing, including masturbation. Right? Or they were just cartoon images. I just bundled it in. Which one of you, any of you, would see an image like that, the way it's been described by the court papers, and go, I'll just save that for a report later. I'll not report that to the police immediately. I'll wait until my devices are seized a year later. Fucking, what an absolutely pathetic excuse, you snons.
I got the rest of the, threats and things. That's why I think it's important to know. But honestly, you're so prejudiced.
I love that they think that this is going to be bought by anybody. Like, say that a guilty plea gets thrown out, which it won't. You're then going to go to a trial and you expect a jury of your peers, or however it works in Scotland, to believe you, to believe this. The amount of shit and contradictions you put online that the prosecution can put at your feet. You're done.
And you don't do proper research. And then you come on spreading rumours. It's just ridiculous. You need to grow up. Like, you call yourself the fact free.
One sec. She said I needed to grow up. I mean, the whole aesthetic of the bedroom over there. I'm not going to, like... Can we not have any locations in the chat? I'll get you muted. Like... I'm not going to say anything. Like, each to their own. Each to the fucking own. But if you're going to tell people to grow up, maybe don't have your unicorns behind you on your wallpaper. You know, like the kind of stuff that with you, and I will say it to you only, you have childlike stuff in your room and you're a snonce. It kind of makes sense. The people that you talk to are children. You are alright with pseudo images of children you pled guilty to. Your whole thing appeals to children. You are a groomer. You're a predator.
But you've not got any facts. So your username is almost accurate. You just need to remove the C from the word and then it'll be fine.
Did she just try and throw a fat joke at me? Or like a jibe about weight? Look at you. Look at you. If your neck was a roundabout, it'd have 5 lanes. What the hell are you talking about? You look like Quagmire's long-lost uncle. You can just fuck right off, like, honestly, I swear to God. I'm so hurt. I'm so affected. And also, why does every one of these fucking people always go, fat freak. It's the fat freak. As though, like, they're the first people to ever have thought of it. Fuck off. You absolute whopper.
But honestly, like, I can't.
If anybody has awareness and stuff they need to tell me, do it through the email. One of the mods is going to post it in the chat. Thank you so much.
Believe, like, you would side with cancer. Like,
Yeah, if it kills you. Fuck. If it, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't care less. I don't understand why you would want me to have any humanity or sympathy or anything from somebody who justifies creating CSAM images and having it in their possession. You're a nonce. As far as I'm concerned, nonces have no human rights. They don't. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. I've had... How many nonces have threatened that they're going to do something to themselves because I've exposed them? I could not care less. If I found out that a snonce got rid of themselves because of one of my videos, you know what? I'd just sleep well. I'd sleep absolutely fine. They ain't going to harm any other children. Like, I do not care. I do not care. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I've never hidden this. I've never hidden my position when it comes to people who predate on children. I don't care. Never fucking cared. I don't think you can be rehabilitated. I don't like. I just don't. I don't give a fuck. I've never given a fuck. I've always said the same stuff. It wasn't that long ago. I was in that Snonce's box. What was he called? The other guy in Scotland. Thank you so much. In that other guy's box in Scotland, everybody was asking him questions. The Snonce. What did I say? Why don't you go and yourself? Because I don't care. Like, these people predate on children. I don't care. I don't care if they die. I really don't. Why should I care? I don't have to care. Nobody has to care about you. Nobody.
I've mostly just ignored you because I see you as, you know, a sad grown man on the internet that has nothing better to do than attack people. But
I attack people like you. I attack people like you. Nothing gives me, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's a perfectly fine way to channel anything. Do you know what I mean? I don't go around saying this about other people or other effect. You know what I mean? Like other people. I say it about peddlers. That's what I say it about. Peddlers. People like you who've got no human rights. Simple.
like, oh my god, to side with cancer and to wish cancer on someone and to hope that someone...
You've got cancer. I didn't wish cancer on you, and I wished you dead. You know, of obviously the cancer. I'm not making any direct threats or anything, but the thing is, that's just it. And in this video, you have said that you would also like it to take you out as well. So what's the fucking problem? I don't get it. Oh, and for all these, like, you know, children supporters of her, they keep saying, why are you not talking about the person who sent the pseudo images to her? I hope they die too. I'm sorry, like, we're not in like some exclusive club where we're picking how we feel about each and every snonce. I would like them all to die painfully. I couldn't care less. I don't know who they are though, do we? And maybe we could have found out who they were if this snonce didn't keep the CSAM of children on their phone for over a year and hid it. Maybe if it was reported straight away, it could have been tracked down and would have known who was creating and distributing CSAM material of kids. But you wanted it and you kept it. So fuck you.
And dies from cancer. I mean, you are vile. You are a horrendous creature. I cannot...
Sorry. Nothing gives me more pleasure to see somebody so annoyed when they're such a beast.
Cannot believe that. Like, that sickens
Believe it. Believe it. I've spent the last 30 minutes saying it.
me. No, you do not side with cancer.
I do when it comes to taking you out.
Cancer is disgusting. Right.
You're a snonce. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't care about the specific case in this matter, and...
She wants to... Look, hey, can we just ignore the fact that she's pled guilty to, you know, having pseudo images of children, you know, CSAB images? Can we just ignore that? You know what I mean? And just, you know, be like, oh my god, I can't believe he wishes that I would die. No, we're not going to forget that. It's very relevant to what I said. Very relevant.
You know, that's obviously ongoing, that's different. You don't wish it on anyone. You know, I've...
Wish it on you.
Enemies, there are so many people I don't...
I don't know why she keeps saying wish it. You've got cancer, apparently, or you're lying about that as well. You said you've got it. I'm not wishing it on you. I'm just hoping it, you know, gets the job done slowly, but not too slowly, you know?
Like, I wouldn't wish cancer on them. I wouldn't wish cancer on you. I wish that you grow up, that you...
What's the name of your unicorns? Like, are you taking a piss? What's the name of your unicorns? You know? This whole, like, childlike aesthetic that you've got going on in your bedroom while you moderate a Discord full of kids as somebody who's pled guilty to having CSAB material. Interesting.
actually, you know, let cases run through the system.
Oh, fuck me. I made videos about news articles that were in the public domain that showed what sort of snonce you are. You then made videos trying to defend yourself. So I made videos on them. Because we're trying to halt you in your tracks of all your brainwashing. Thank you, chat, by the way, for smashing that goal. Thank you. If you weren't talking about this now, guess what? I wouldn't be doing this, would I? I wouldn't be doing this. If you care about this case, and you know that people shouldn't be talking about it because it's ongoing, then maybe you should shut the fuck up. Just a bit of advice. I mean, you're digging your own grave anyway. And I'm not talking about the cancer, I'm talking about court. You're digging your own grave. Because every time you come on here, you contradict yourself. You leave comments that contradict yourself. And I just email all of it straight through to Police Scotland. It'd be like the second lot of information I've sent them about you. Screenshots, links to your videos, different things like that. They sent me a download link the other day. Oh, that's right, Snons. That's right, because we report shit over here.
Them actually don't interfere with ongoing matters and try to behave like a grown-up. That would be good. I also would like if you stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just can't believe that she's telling me to act like a grown-up.
Sharing complete lies on the internet, like all your bullshit about.
Right, what's a lie? What is a lie? What have I lied about? What have I lied about? 1 second, chat. Sorry, my computer's been a bit dodge. What have I lied about? They always say I lied, right? Chat, I'm going to ask you questions, right? Has this snonce pled guilty? Yes or no, chat? Yes or no? Okay, I'll let a few answers come in, right? We'll stop. We'll stop now. I'll ask you another question. Has this snonce, what did I ask? Did this snonce have CSAM material on their phone? Yes or no, chat? Right, in a second, put stop in the chat so I can ask the next question, because the next question is very important. Just type stop in the chat so I know you're ready for the next. Right, so for the next question, did the court report in news articles say that these images were depicting a child on an adult's body performing an S act and were categories B? Yes or no, chat? So can somebody tell me what I'm fucking lying about? Somebody tell me what I'm lying about. Fucking hell. But anyway, they're going to go on to something else here. They're going to say about digital forensics.
Cyber digital forensics isn't true, actually. A lot of the things you were saying doesn't actually add up in the way you think it does. You think that forensics is giving...
So what she's talking about here is digital forensics. So what I've stated is that when the police got hold of her devices, for example, her defence is she had these images, these CSAM images, on her phone for a year and she's never looked at them. She's not done anything with them, right? Now, I was saying that through digital forensics, when the police get hold of the phone, they'd be able to tell whether the images had been saved, whether they've been saved automatically, whether she'd opened the images, whether maybe some of which could tell whether you've zoomed into the images, taken screenshots of the images, edited the images, all this sort of shit, right? She says I'm lying about that. She says I'm lying about that. I'm definitely not lying about that.
Exact information about when files were accessed and things, but that's not always true in many cases, especially...
Not always true, and then she's going to base it on the fact that she did for... Oh, Maz, thank you so much. She's going to base it on the fact that she's done digital forensics somewhere else. But Not the police.
Not modern devices with the way that data is retained and stored. I was actually a cybersecurity and network analyst before my cancer. You didn't know that, did you? Right?
So, you know how you're trying to get that guilty plea withdrawn by showing that you don't understand things? Saying that you worked as a cyber analyst security bullshit doesn't really help your case. Doesn't really help your case, does it? Doesn't exactly make it seem like you're dumb, does it? Makes it seem like you have prior knowledge of this sort of stuff. So as a cyber security, whatever the fuck, you don't know what CSAM is when you receive it and how to report it. That's fucking mental. You're just self-snitching all the time. Every time you open that big old quagmire chin and start yapping, you're just self-snitching the whole time. And by the way, teaching yourself a job in your spare bedroom while you do bloody Roblox to kids is not a real job. But yeah.
So I know what
Guys, if you are following, make sure you grab those Hartleys. Thank you.
I'm talking about in that case, and you obviously clearly don't, but you're quite happy to come on the internet and spread complete lies,
Is she going to say defaming? Right, okay. You're a nonce. You're a nonce. Nancy Jobs. You are a paedophile. You pled charges. What's this?
I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
You're just panicking. You pled guilty to having abuse images of children on your phone.
defaming me, talking shit about so many
It's not defaming, it's facts.
other people as well.
Other people, other nonsense.
But I ignored it. I didn't react that much. I may have left the odd comment just trying to, make sure that my side of it was clear, but I didn't try to fight you or anything.
Fight you? I'm up for it, like. I'm up for it. If you are. Charity? We'll do it for a cancer charity. I mean, fucking hell, who cares? I don't know how that works. I don't know who that is. I'll tie one hand behind me back. I really, honestly, who gives a fuck, man?
You come siding with cancer and saying that you hope I die of cancer. You are.
I mean, I do. I fucking do. I'm not, I don't know what you want us to
Fucking
say.
vile. Get off this app.
I don't think I'll be getting off the app. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Not today. Not today, I'm afraid. Especially when I'm irritating somebody like you. 100%.
I am sick now.
I hope you're really sick. That's what we were hoping for, you know what I mean? Let's hope you are sick. Let's hope you are sick. Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Who cares about you? You are a snonce. Now, what I think is quite funny is I went over to her video and I put a violin emoji in her chat in the comments. That violin has more likes than her video. Does that not tell you something? Does that not tell you something, you peddler? Does that not tell you something? Do you know what I mean? That's absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And she even put a little shout out into her Discord. Have I got those, mate? Have I got that to show you? One sec. She put a little shout out to her Discord. I don't know if I've got it on here. I know, I'll have to get it off my phone. One sec. It's on my story. It's on my story, but I'll read it out to you. So she put a little shout out on her Discord. The fat freak just said he is Team Cancer and hopes it gets me. And then she tagged everyone. Obviously, she needed people to say, this is disgusting. Please let him know this is not okay. Here's the link to my response video. Here's the link to his original post. He commented He commented with a violin emoji, making fun of me. If anyone wants to reply to that and explain why making fun of cancer is unacceptable, and it's not just me saying that. I was very clear in my statement, as we'll hear now.
I am Team Cancer. Let's hope it gets you.
Gets you. Gets you. Gets you. Honestly, the fact that you had to reach out to people and try and get them in here as well was hilarious. So I'm going to read some of the comments of these whoppers in her video as well, and I'm going to respond to them. Now, I don't want anyone to go over to their profiles and things, because it does look like they're all children. Basically, they're all children, obviously being groomed, manipulated by this beast. Now, they said, the way they are treating you is pathetic. He thinks he can put you down for nothing you have done. I believe you, Amelia. Like I said, they're all children. And to that person, I say she pled guilty to having child abuse images on her phone. There's not, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't get through. These children are so brainwashed, man. It's so dangerous. Now, the snonce herself responded to my violin emoji and said, your lack of human empathy is genuinely concerning. This isn't to stroke my ego, chat, but how many of you know or can say that I have helped you, seen me help other people, do me voluntary work? We raised a hell of a lot of money for mental health charities last year, all this sort of shit, right? Can you say that I don't show humanity unless I'm dealing with a nonce, right? Unless I'm dealing with a nonce. I have no empathy for peddlers, all right? I have no empathy for peddlers. Simple. Simple as. Thank you, Saz. Now, they said they're like responding to themselves as well. It's kind of bloody irritated. Another one said, and this is so stupid, this comment, but like I said, most of these people are children. And it said, he claims to know exactly what those images were, so I assume he's either made them or seen them. It's in the news article, you absolute tool. It tells me in the news article and the court reports what those images were that were found on her device, what categories they were. I'm quoting the court reports and news article, and then this snonce even has the gall to then say that they believe that I was part of the creation of those images. That's how desperate this nonce is. I am literally just reading court reports, and they want to focus on that. And unfortunately, I worry that there are children out there on the internet that are being manipulated and groomed by people like this, who are believing these sort of things, who are having things minimized about the impact of making CSAM material if it's digital in nature and things like that. It's worrying. It's very worrying. Somewhere there are parents and loved ones of these children who probably have no idea that they're interacting with a snonce. So can I just please, as I've stressed so many times before, chat, please check your kids' devices. Do it randomly, do it regularly, and have open conversations about this sort of stuff. It's extremely important. How they allowed back on the internet? A lot of snonces are, to be fair. Now, I don't know how it works in Scotland. In England, they might be under a MAPA agent or something like that, who can install software on their devices that monitors what they're doing online, and stuff like. But she hasn't been sentenced yet as well. So in the UK, you might be on like a temporary SHOPO or a temporary, restrictions and stuff like that. They will be on they'll be on the sex offenders register, 100% for a charge like that. It depends what the sentence is. like I say, this is Scottish sentencing. I know more about the UK sentencing to do stuff like that. But with a charge like that, you're going to be on the register. Simple as. There is definitely a risk of that, 100%. And I have reported all of those children's accounts to the police of Scotland. I did it this morning and just said, I'm aware that she is in contact with these children in private discords and things like that. We don't know what her restrictions are, but there may be restrictions where she's not allowed that sort of contact and stuff like that. And since though she's already been locked up and remanded once and let out for breaching things by not handing over devices and stuff, she's definitely not a trustworthy character, is she? So you just don't know. I don't know when it goes back to court, but it will be in the papers. We will know about it in advance. I know a couple of people who were there following it, who'll keep me informed. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. So tomorrow night, motherfucker, I'm bloody sweaty. It's bloody hot, isn't it? These fucking big headphones. Tomorrow night, I am live on Kick. So I'm live on Kick. If you think I'm off the fucking reservation on here and unfiltered on here, you ain't got a bloody clue. So please follow me on Kick. My Kick account is Fact Freak. I will show it. 1 second. I said I was going to show it. I'm not really. Go and follow me and put done in the chat. I'm going to be doing a reaction awareness thing of some sort tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you what until it happens. So if you go and follow me over there, it's Fact Freak. You'll find me over there, Fact Freak. Go and find me, follow me. We'll be live there tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and I can get off the reservation. The best thing about there as well is we can basically say more. Don't have to be doing all this nonsense language and stuff like that. Thank you anybody who sent any gifts as well today. Make sure you guys are following too. Make sure you guys are following this account, as this is my main live account, and I also post me more positive content on here, like me vlogging and stuff like that. But this is where I mainly go live. Right, I'm fucking boiling. I'm absolutely boiling. I'm going to jump in a bloody, I don't know, a swimming pool. I don't have one of those, but you never know. It is too warm. I'm going to bloody London on Friday. It's supposed to be fucking roasting. But yeah. Right, so once again, yeah, I hope that it gets you. I hope it gets you. Have a great rest of your evening. I am buggering off. But we'll be live on Kick tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Live on Kick tomorrow at 6. The best thing, people saying stuff like, have you seen their LinkedIn and stuff like that? Good thing on Kick is you guys will be able to send me links and we can look on websites and do different things. I'm trying to get a more interactive experience over on Kick where you guys can send me things on my email and we can look at things and all sorts of crap. But right, okay, I'm going to bugger off. Have a good rest of your day and I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace, chat. Peace.